Hello everyone, let's take a look at this task which you're supposed to draw this particular object. So straight into it, we'll draw this first rectangle, then we'll draw this second rectangle, trim the unwanted edges, then we'll fillet the vertices. So the first one, I can see it has a length of 160, a height of 160 and a length of 115. So I'll open my AutoCAD, come to home, and then come to the rectangle command, click on the first point, then enter a distance of 115 and 160. So the first one is 115, press tab, then 160 for the height. Zoom in a little bit. Then we'll come to the second rectangle, which is this. It has an overall distance of length 25 and height of 100. So again, I'll come and draw 25, tab, and 100, then enter. Then I'll move that particular bit from the center point to the center point of the first rectangle. Then I'll do the trimming of that particular part so that I have that particular feature. Then afterwards, I'm going to locate these center lines. So I'm going to locate them by offsetting different lines. So the first one, a vertical line, I'll offset it at 59 from the left hand side. So I have a vertical line, put my auto on, enter, then offset it at a distance of 59. So I have that as my first vertical line. Then the next one, from the bottom, I have a line, offset it by 42 upwards. So I have a line, come to offset, distance of 42, enter, so that I have that as my center. Then since this upper one has not been given, I can offset from this point also a distance of 42, or I can draw this one, then I'll mirror it towards the top. So I'll draw this. I can see it is an ellipse with a major diameter of 60 and a minor diameter of 36. So we'll draw that. We'll come to the ellipse command, then choose the axis and end method. So I'll select one, then enter distance of 60, then enter. Then the next one I'll enter distance of 36, then enter. So I'll confirm this by hovering over that. So you can see that the major diameter is 60 years, but the minor diameter is supposed to be 36, not 72. So I'll make a change on that by coming to the view, then the properties. So I'll zoom in, or I'll scroll to this particular pattern where it says so I can see my minor radius is supposed to be 18, then the major radius is supposed to be 30 as such. So that is the way it's supposed to be. Then I close that property so that as you can see, the major diameter is 60, then the minor diameter is 36, just as in the question. So what I need to do now is come to home, then I'll rotate it from the center as such. I'll rotate it at a 90-degree angle, Then I'll move it from its center point to the intersection point. Thereafter, I'll come to the mirror command, select the object, then mirror it from the center of that side. Then I'll just draw a line since I've locked my auto, so that I have that. Then I'll not erase the source object. So afterwards, I need to locate these. So for that, I need to have a center line of the second rectangle. So I'll come to line from the midpoint, have a straight line as such. Then from there, I'll need to draw at this end a circle of radius 10. So you can see circle of radius 10, but making sure that it doesn't exceed the 184 mark. So I'm going to have another line here, offset it at 10, then offset it at 184. So I'm going to have a line, then afterwards come to offset it at 10, then again offset it at 184. Just confirm. Yes, at 184. Then afterwards, I'll have a circle of radius 10. Circle of radius 10. So we draw a circle, just any point, as long as the radius is 10. Then I'll move this circle from the shift right click quadrant, the quadrant of that side, to that particular position. Then I'll copy it from that quadrant to that particular position. Then afterwards, I'll join it from the shift right click with the line from the quadrant at the top to shift right click the quadrant at the top as well. Then I'll just mirror this using this line as my mirror. So I'll come to mirror, select that, and then the mirroring axis to be that particular line. I want to erase the source object. Then afterwards, I'll come and trim off the excessive bits as such. So after having that, I'm going to offset this particular point upwards a distance of 10, then this one a distance of 10, then copy this upwards and downwards. So I'll come to offset a distance of 10, then enter. That one upwards, then this one downwards. Then afterwards, I'll copy this. So I'll copy it from that point upwards, the center point, and I'll copy it again. Copy, select those parts from upper point to the lower point. So afterwards, I'll delete the excess line. Excess line is one at the bottom, then this one at the top, and delete the excess line. So after having that, I'll clear off the elements that are no longer in use of. Then I'll come and hatch this particular point. So with that, I'll just come to hatch, then select the internal point, or I can first pick the style, then select an internal point. So first of all, I'll make sure that the whole of it is joined together. So select it and type join as such. And now I come to hatch, pick that internal point, and then press enter. Then afterwards, remember we need to fillet this corners. So I can see the fillet radius is 10. So we'll come to fillet, which is here. Enter the radius, which is 10. Enter. then select the corners, then press enter as you move on. So again, be selecting and pressing enter continuously to do the fillets for all the corners in your object. Then after getting to that position, now you can put the dimension. So for you to put the dimension, just make sure you have your snap on. Then you come to annotate, then dimension, you can choose the linear dimension, and you can just select on the endpoints that you wish to dimension as such. Let's say from there to the endpoint, dimension is 10, from that point to that point, and so on and so forth. So from shift right click the quadrant to shift right click quadrant, as you can see, that is how we dimension for each and every part that you wish to dimension. If it is a curve, you just come to radius, then pick on any particular radius that you wish to dimension as such. If it is a fillet, so that way as such, and so on and so forth. So that is what that particular task wanted, which is the main bit of the question. So thank you. We'll practice more next time.